Hello. We are back working on the Pokemon game today. It's been a little while since I did this, so I figured we'd go ahead and do it as a way to motivate myself to finally, uh, build up a forest from absolutely forever ago. Hey, Arp. I'm just trying to debug something here. Because I had something working, and then it stopped working. Very randomly. Uh... Under this. Start game. Hold on, what if I look at this? Under UI load? Hmm. Yeah, this exists here. What? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I just want to... Hmm. That's weird. I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's go ahead. Ooh, actually, hold on. Which... Okay. I couldn't remember which scene it was. Let's hop on over to here. Why is that hidden? That was weird. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Things are just all over the place today, apparently. Okay. I think we're finally good to go now. I do just want to pull this up here. Go to here, 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 here. Get rid of this. That's gonna take a while. Oh, it didn't take a while. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I should get that opened up too, because we are... well, we might not end up needing this. Doesn't hurt to have it open. Why is the capture card showing? Here's the game. Here's what we're gonna be working on today. Okay, go to tile sets. Oh, I did start a... I did start a Ricari Woods tile set here. Though all of this needs to change. What in the world? What even is this tile set? I don't even know what... I don't know what this tile set even is. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna get rid of that. What is this? This is looking better. Yeah. So we're gonna take this. And then we need to take another thing. I just kind of open up a bajillion files at once here. How do we do this? How do we go about doing this? Maybe we do just keep it the way this is? To start off with, at least. Actually, no, the route one is gonna be better to start with. Yeah, this is gonna be a better starting spot. So we are going to copy this over to here. And we're gonna be doing a lot of replacing. Gonna grab this tile set. Where are my trees? Here they are. Grab. Oh, that's a totally different design. Wait. Hold on. So wait, what's this tree then? This is not the same tree. This one. Do this and replace it with the darker version. And we grab this type. Place it with a darker version. We take this one and we replace it with the darker one. I'm not sure this type of tree exists. I don't think it does in other color versions. We may need to do that separately. A lot of the like touch up finishing details and stuff we probably won't get to today. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing with those. Okay. Okay. Oop, that's the Route 1 one. Okay, this is a good start. What I do want to do is we have this. What is this color that I want to grab? And we're going to draw. How do I want to do this? First off, actually, I probably don't need that space. I can just copy this. Yeah, if we just kind of flip these around here. Like that. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that is the same. Okay. 2, 3. No, because you can walk onto both of these tiles, so that doesn't quite work. So was I, actually. Wait, was that earlier today? That might have been earlier today. I'm forgetting now. Actually, wait, yeah, of course it would have. Duh, it would. Of course it was yesterday. Because I was at work all day. Ay, ay, ay. My brain is not thinking. Right. I cannot think clearly right now, apparently. Does that look weird? I feel like that looks weird. That look better? Maybe that looks better. Hmm. I don't know. Something still feels... Oh. Oh, yeah, I think that's better. I think that's it. That's what we're gonna go for here. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. Cool. And we want this go to the tile sets folder as karywoods.png. Go to here. That is... Why did I put that there? I'm going to take this, put it here. Get rid of this. Help if I can spell. I'm going to put this here. Auto tiles. Do I do a dirt path here or do I do something else? I feel like I do something else. This doesn't fit. But we're absolutely doing tall grass. We're gonna do the pink flowers. We're gonna do the white flowers. There isn't any water in the forest, so we don't need to worry about that. This is something that I'm gonna need to get. Is a fog graphic. Okay. Let me go, no, 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 no. Wait, hold on. Yeah, water is X's, okay. For some reason, I can never remember that. X all of these out as impassable tiles. Message. this. Okay. Oops. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Nope. No, 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 no. There we go. I think all of the passage is correct on these now, maybe? Question mark? I'm not sure. That needs to be an X. Not counter. This gets the bush flag. These get... Nope. Nope. These get priority. Cool. Terrain tag. Water gets set to 4. And okay. Let me set this. Kari Woods. And let's start building. First thing I actually want to do, let's just give ourselves a ton of space to work with here. Don't know if I'm gonna use that actually. Maybe I'll end up using all of this space. I don't know, we'll see. We're just gonna paint bucket this in. Switch to a middle layer. Start drawing in trees around the border. Okay. And it begins. Okay. So, what do we want to do with the forest? That's kind of the big question here. I have ideas. I do have a lot of ideas of things that I want to do with it. If we put the exit here. What? Hold on. What happened here? Hold on a minute. What did I do here? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Something isn't right. Something is not right here. This is why it's important to always have the grid turned on. I'm just gonna copy this and draw a little bit up here just so that we have that saved. Because this goes like all the way down to here? Yeah. Okay, well that's all I actually needed to do. Well, no, because then I do lose some of this. By doing that. So if I do... this, I guess. I guess that kind of works. I get rid of these, maybe? And use this kind of lighter... This one. Use a slightly lighter shadow in those dots there. I don't know, that might look kind of weird. Oh. That still is there. Oops. That looks kind of weird. Yeah, that doesn't look right. But for the moment, I'm gonna get rid of these. We're going to get rid of those dots. Bring this back. Oops. Like that. Figured that was gonna get all messed up there. But that's fine if I do that. Okay, that looks a tiny bit weird, but I think we can work with this at least. Yeah, I think that's better. And another little dot like that. Yeah, let's go with that. Another little dot here to help smooth. Yeah. That's better. Cool. You just go ahead now and paint on the rest of these treetops here like this. Now, one thing that's a little bit weird here is that I am technically doing this backwards. Because I'm starting from the... This forest goes right to left instead of like a left to right. And so the way I'm having to build this here is a little weird because I'm technically starting from the end of the forest and having to like build it backwards. But I think it'll be fine. Do we just like immediately go with the offset? It'd be kind of funny. Now, something that I do want to do in the forest here is have multiple elevations. Don't exactly know how I want to do that, but I know that I want to do that. Hmm. I think that's maybe okay. I could do this temporarily. This is not staying, by the way. But what I kind of want to do is mark out, like, where I could maybe have the paths go. Something that I do want to do... That's going to be way too big. Maybe here? We could do something kind of like this. I'm trying I'm also trying to decide, like, how much of a maze do I make this place? Maybe these ones connect in a loop like this. Hmm. I feel like this needs to be bigger, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Well, let's just start with this and see, and kind of just see what happens, I guess. I don't know if you heard that, but that was thunder. That doesn't line up. Maybe we do something like this. Something like this could maybe work. I do kind of want these to connect. that feel weird? I can't tell if that feels weird or not. That's gonna loop. I don't really like how that line is lining up. Something about this does feel off. Let's just start over on this section. I mean, this would work. Stop. Here, maybe? Hey, Fano. Does that work? I think that kind of works. Oh, that's the other question. Where do I want to have this? Maybe this entire part, because I want to do something that I want to do with this is I do want to have like layers to the ground. So that it's not all just like one big flat area. Nope, that's the wrong one. Maybe like that. Hmm. I feel like that's better. This gap here feels a little weird, but the rest of this I think is better now. How does this feel? Is that too sharp of a corner? I feel like I'm overthinking everything. But want it to look good. You know what? That's not bad. I am not mad at that. Seeing it like this, I'm liking it more for sure. What the heck is happening? Yeah, I am not mad at that. I think. Do I shift the entire corner over to make this all an upper area as well? Hmm. Hmm. this little path up here I can elevate. Honestly, I could just copy and paste this. No, because that would be another divot. And instead of a divot, I want it to go up. So what if... all of this... Yeah, that should all move up by one like that. Fix the tree. And... I guess something like this? I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Okay, what if this were actually to go up 2 here? Eh. I don't know. What if... How hard would it be to change the grass color here? Hold on. go. Nope. Back to this. I think this is working. Just darken it. Make it more blue. Ah, this is going to be the big one. Okay. Okay. I think this is starting to come together. These colors are all very similar, which is, I think, a good thing. Okay, so then this one. Okay. And then is this going to be the final color, actually? No. Not even close. Actually, kind of close. There's only two more after this that I'm seeing? Maybe something like that? I don't know. I kind of like that one being a little bit more blue. So we're going to keep that how it is. The less blue on this one, maybe. Okay, I am actually really liking how this is turning out. Okay, last one. And this one... Oops. I think I do want to actually kind of keep on the lighter side like this. Hmm. Maybe I keep those edges, that edge color the same. Maybe this one, keep mostly the same. Tone down the brightness just a tad. Oh, what is going on with this pixel? Does that even appear on any other tiles? No, it doesn't. That's fine like that, I guess. Oh! Okay, that actually looks so good. Why does that actually look so good? That's like a perfect forest floor color. Oh my god. Oh, that is so perfect. That is actually so perfect. I mean, it looks decent here. It looks decent here. But then you actually put it into the forest and just, oh my god. That looks so good. Oh my god. Okay, this does... What do I do with this color? Because something here does still feel a little bit off. I could do that. Obviously not that much. But make it a little bit more orangey like that. This pixel really stands out. That. And then tone it down a bit. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, see, because like this, like, stuff around the edges here doesn't look great. That immediately improved that. That does fix that issue. I do want to go back to this color very briefly because I feel like it's ever so slightly too orange. Yeah, that's better. Oh, what is going on with that? Something looks off. What? This. This is the one here that's making things feel weird. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. Okay, that's better. That fixes that issue. Does that mean that, like... Okay, well, Neutrophil was weird with the stuff in the back. That... Fairy Light doesn't have that. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Oop. Eh? Oh my god. Okay, if you did not see my previous iteration of this forest, oh my god, is this one so much better. Just everything about this is so much better than what it was before. Hmm. Hmm. What do I want to do here, actually? Feels too close to that. Maybe I just do that. It gives me this weird gap here again, though. I'll bring that up like that, I guess. Okay. Sure. could get rid of this, maybe. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end up getting rid of at least a few of these trees. Uh, to make way for, like, extra tall grass and stuff like that. But for now, I think this is good. I did not even mean to line that up exactly like that, but it worked out. So, cool. Hmm. Okay. I think that kind of works. And I once again managed to perfectly line that up without even trying to. I am going to take this and do this kind of thing with it so that that can go up like that. Let's get rid of those actually. Oh, it was like, why does this not line up? It doesn't line up because of those. And we actually need to expand this. Which is awesome, honestly. Awesome that I have to expand it. Okay, we're gonna fill all of this in like this, because it's gonna be the other side of the forest. Because here's where we're gonna build the entrance to it. And then there's going to be an exit down here as well. So this do it feels a little tight. I don't know. We'll see. Let me fill all of this in. I'd rather have it here. Oops. Let me take this one and go all over the whole rest of this. It's kind of ridiculous because I've been so scared to build this forest up. Like, I'm not even kidding. I have been so scared to build up this forest for no reason, honestly. And now it's just a matter of like, okay, I just need to sit down and actually do it. And that is what has happened tonight. I don't like how square this is. Now seeing that, I'm not liking it. Oops. I'm liking the whole rest of this, though. So far, putting in the treetops, I haven't seen anything else that I'm like, eh. Okay. And the treetops are all in. Now that I have done that, we are going to just go ahead and get rid of all of these. These are never going to be actual paths. It was just to mark out where the environment was generally going to go. So now with these gone, we'll get a better sense of what this actually feels like. And what needs to change. Oh boy, that suddenly looks a lot worse. But that is to be expected. Let's round that out there. Oops. Okay. I feel like I need some sort of path in here. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. Uh... Okay, yeah. It's like, if we look at this, this is what this is what the forest looks like in Heart Gold Soul Silver. This is the style of Viridian Forest. This is kind of what I'm replicating, with obviously a complete custom layout, but this kind of thing, and you can see here it's got like an actual like green path going through it. So I do need some sort of a path thing to put into here. It's just a matter of, I guess, what that would be, and if I already have something that I could use for it. That's all Gen 3 style. What do I have anything on here? No, I have a feeling I might have to create some sort of a custom something. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. That might, I don't know, that might look bad. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. No, don't open up. Open in a sprite. Okay. So what we're gonna do then... Citrus, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Long time no see. How are you doing? What was your stream? How did it go? For those who don't know me, my name is Sonata. I am a family-friendly streamer. We do a lot of music and a lot of games around here. And today, we're working on building my Pokemon fan game. Okay, so I want to bring this in. And then use the Magiscarf. Oh, that's so bright. This might end up looking, this might end up looking really bad. Ooh. What engine are you using? Yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay, I've spent a little bit of time in Godot. Um, and I don't know if he's still around, but one of my mods, ARP, has also been doing quite a bit in Godot as well. Hey, ARP. Yeah, I did some stuff with it, but I am so glad they gave me this piece of this already. Okay, so we're going to save this as an auto tile. And now, if I go to here, grass path should be an auto tile. That I can then use to draw out paths. it, it, I can't tell if it's. I feel like that's way too bright of a color. Like, I feel like the border of it and, like, the transition to the path looks good, but the color itself is too bright. I don't want to go through the whole darkening process again, though. Because you missed it earlier. This grass color is actually custom. What I did was I took this grass color and I went in here and I was like, okay, take a color from it, replace it with this color. Take a color, replace it with this. And I did that for every single color within this grass texture. And I don't want to do that again. But this is there. It's just so bright. It's just way too bright though. What else could I do? I don't. Let's see. What is this? Nice. Ooh, this No, that's Gen 3 style. That is just buildings. What card do you have? That's all Gen 3 style. I already looked at that. What am I doing? Wait, I didn't actually... This doesn't come with an auto tile for it. No, there's nothing else on here either. $50.70. Wow. I wish I had that. My god, I wish I had a 50 series. I wouldn't be struggling to run a 1440p stream and Elden Ring at the same time. Which, by the way, I don't do because my computer can't handle that. Because two of my three monitors are 1440p monitors, which is why I tried to do that. Huh. Interesting. Uh... Yeah, there could be... I don't know, that's... something wrong with the measurements. Just... there could be nothing wrong with the thing itself, just the way it's being measured could be messed up somehow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this tile set doesn't have anything that I can use either. Oh, that could be. That could be. That, yeah, that makes sense. I could see how that would do it. Do I just bite the bullet and darken this? I think I do. You know what I could do? Ooh, here's an interesting idea. I can cheese this. Ooh. By just doing that. But I feel like that makes... I'm going too yellow on it. It's... Aseprite is great. I haven't looked... Or, what's... what's going on with it. Yeah, I mean, I would say put it on your wish list. It's not expensive either. I think it's like $15. So it's... What? Hold on. How is this misaligned? What? Thank you for the lurk. Hold on a minute. How are these... Oh, something here is misaligned. Okay, I see where this is. Ah, got it. That needs to be there. There we go. Do I not do it as yellow, maybe? But you know what I should do is if I do it, give it more of a green tint? Like that, maybe? I do this. Aha, that worked. Use the system. Easy way to do it. Okay, save that. Okay, it's not as bad. That is not as bad. This method of doing this is going to work. It's just going to be a matter of finding the right balance, the right color now. Because I feel like the... What? Which... How does this need... I feel like it needs to be like a darker green. That doesn't feel quite right. What if I, like, do I go that dark with it? No, that does, yeah, no, that does not look good. Okay, hold on. What do I do here? Maybe what if it's more yellow? I feel like that's more on the right track. I mean, what if I just try gray? That's actually maybe the best one so far. Why is that the best one so far? Ooh, I have an idea. I actually have it. Okay. Bluish tint. Yes. Bluish tint was definitely the right way to go. Do I just go with it exactly like that? Or do I do maybe a slightly lighter one? Yes! There we go. That's better. That's a lot better. Oh, that's a much better path color there. Okay. I am happy with that. I feel like the play here is to kind of just, like, do, like, little segments. As opposed to, like, long stretches. Oh, no, not that. That's not what I want. This still feels off to me, and I think it's just gonna be an easy fix of shift this over. Yeah. That's all it was. Actually, maybe get rid of this tree as well. That's better. That is absolutely better. Ooh, what if I use different stairs? I don't have to use that stair design for everything. They have a whole bunch of different ones that I could do. Welcome back from the ads. Why are there a whole bunch of green dots in that? What? Oh, maybe. Okay. If I get rid of... That definitely looks like something's missing. Hmm. Eh? Forgot that my pen was still that big. Okay, what if you... How would that look? Yeah. I mean, it works. It does work. This... Okay, I don't like that. This green... is ever so slightly too dark. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay. Then we grab the or the sideways version. I'm the one that goes the other way as well. Hmm. Actually, I could just take this. No, that looks weird. That doesn't look good. Or do I just... could just do this. So that I can have the full thing there. Oh, this is a good question. Nope, there's only two types of grass. Okay. So what we're gonna do... Why is that a green background? Okay, hold on. We're gonna just create a new thing here. Some of the dark spots were already erased, which is interesting, but I'll take it. Pretty sure that is part of the shadow. Oops. Okay. Very, very meticulous. Eh. Slowly but surely. Okay. Get rid of this. And get rid of these two. Oh, hold on. I never worked with layers. How do I create a new layer? New layer. Shift N. Okay. Okay, take layer 1. Okay. Working on layer 2 now. Hey. It's gonna copy this across the bottom. She's gonna look like that, which does not look good at all. We're gonna go hide that. Come back to here. Oh. Size wheel as big as I can make it. Okay, darker blue, maybe less transparency. That looks really dark. How is that gonna look? That kind of just looks like I stuck a filter over it. Which, I mean, I did, but... This straggly stuff looks weird. Go less blue on it, maybe? Do something like this. I feel like it's too dark, actually. Okay. Erase these from here. What did I do? Um, what did I do? Where are all of my menus? Hello? What happened to all of my menus? How do I undo this? Um... Okay. That's not what I wanted, because that did not save as a PNG. Okay. Now I go to here. You know what? It's not bad, actually. I think it needs to be a little lighter. No, that does not look good. Scratch that. No, that's too light. That blends in. If I do it like a really, really blue kind of thing here. Okay, I think I know how I need to do this. I need to do it more cyan, darker color with a lighter, even darker. Okay, it's too green, but I'm on the right track now. Still too green. That is super close. That could honestly probably work. But what if I try it like this instead? I think that's it. I think that's the one. That's what we're gonna go with. We are gonna force going through the grass here. Yeah, there we go. This is already starting to come together better. Okay. Kind of want to just fill in this entire area here. Get rid of some, like, that. I don't know. Here, I think I'm gonna make it so that you're not forced to go through the grass here. I do not like that at all. What the heck was that? What the heck was that laugh? That was a really weird laugh. I don't know what that was. I don't like this one at all, really. What did we just do? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Mm -hmm. Definitely putting a little strip of path here. we do something like this? Yeah, I think that works. We do grass here. If you are lurking, I really do appreciate it. I'm realizing the path through the forest is still really short. Hmm. What if... Put that there. That forces you to go down and around the long way, at least. Oops. That would be sneaky. That would be so sneaky to do that. It's kind of funny, though. I'm gonna do it. It's so sneaky. Hmm. I could put a trainer here. Which I would kind of rather have a trainer. Why is this grass on the wrong layer? Yeah, that's better. Never topped these trees. Let's fix that. Okay. I am pretty happy with this. Okay. Nice. You've been playing so much of that game. I feel like these types of flowers don't fit well here. I'm probably gonna have to do something else. Hmm. Let's see. I could put some of these fences around. It doesn't really feel like it fits. Whoa, what happened to the trees over here? Okay. Let's drop some of this down here. Like that. Let's do it like that. Ooh, you know what? If I shift this over one, I can stick another tree in here. Okay. So obviously, there's still a ton of stuff to do on here I have to go through. I need to find more tiles and clean it up and, like, pretty it up and stuff. And I need to add in trainers and do the wild encounters and all of that kind of stuff. But it is really warm in my room. Which is actually why I haven't streamed. I was gonna stream yesterday and it was just way too warm to do so. So I do think we're gonna end up calling it here. Still early. Wouldn't normally end quite this early. But I think that's probably a good stopping point. I can hit the right buttons over here. Thank you all so much for being here. If you're lurking, thanks for stopping by. Thank you again. To Citrus for the raid. And now, let's go ahead and do our own raid. Yeah. So, who all is on? Ooh. Okay. Oh my god, I haven't... Hold on. Oh, we have so many good options. What the heck? We have so many good options. Okay. We haven't been here, right? No. Okay. Here's our raid messages, as usual. And we're gonna go say hi to May. I am going to start this raid, and I will see you later. Bye.